So this is the unboxing, the review of the Mifi 2352. This is the Novatel wireless. This is a Mifi device. So we're gonna open it up. You can see what's inside. There is a Mifi right here. So you buy it. You can buy it unlocked, or you can buy it locked. And then there's a device like this. So this is how it looks. And so to turn it on, you press on this button. And I already preloaded it with a SIM card. So we're gonna go. Let's walk a little bit on this over here. So as you can see, it's blinking. So this is a solution that's really interesting if you have an iPad, if you have an Archos like I have, which don't have built-in 3G. So you can actually have 3G connection on any device, on a laptop, on whatever you want. You just connect directly over the Mifi. So right here, it's blinking the green one. It means that it's still trying to connect. And as soon as it's lilac color right here, it will be connected. This means that the Wi-Fi that nobody's connected to the Wi-Fi at the moment. So what I will do is that I will go here in the Wi-Fi, and I'll click on my Novatel Wi-Fi. I click connect, and you will see it's obtaining an address. And down here it's blinking. It means that I'm connected, and that's it. So you can have this in your pocket. You can have this in your pocket, and you can browse on the internet all of the city. And that's really a solution. You can buy a really cheap iPod Touch, for example. And there you see I can actually have a phone call over. This is a voice over IP call. So I'm going to what's it called? Answer like this. There. So hello. Yeah. I'm calling over Skype on the Android device, and this is not even using a voice package. You don't need to have a voice package. You don't need to pay for voice minutes. This is really revolutionary. You just get one of those Mifis. You pay $5 per month, which is what we do here in Denmark. It's very cheap to get the Mifi connections. And yeah, I'm talking. You don't have to say anything, and I'll just hang up. So there you have. This is just an example of the business model that's really revolutionary. So it's cool to have a Mifi, and what we're going to do right now is that I'm going to compare. I'm going to compare with this other Mifi. I have another Mifi right here. This is another Mifi. This is the Huawei. And so there are two Mifis on the market right now, as far as I know. You can get the Huawei, or you can get the Novatel wireless. And so in the rest of the video, I'll compare the speed. Oh no, that's not the Novatel wireless, but it's right here. There it is. I'll compare the speed. There it says that it's connected to HSDPA, and right here there's also some lights to explain if it's connecting and stuff like that. So I have the same SIM card. I'm gonna try and show you the speed test right now. Right, so now I'm gonna boot them up at the same time. There, I'm turning them on at the same time. Novatel wireless and the Huawei, and we're gonna see which one is the fastest to boot, which is very interesting because you want to have the internet connection as soon as you basically turn it on. If you want to turn it off, sometimes you can also have them standby. So this one has the Wi-Fi on already, while this one is still thinking. The Huawei is still thinking, and basically I think it might even be reachable over here. So I'll update this side, and this one has the Wi-Fi on as well. And on this one, there's no way for the connection to 3G to be automatic. So I have to actually hold the top button in. There, now it's connected. When all four are connected on the Huawei, it means it's ready. And this one is ready as well. So this one is connected over here. And so the next thing is that I'm going to show you the administration control panel on the Novatel wireless. The Mifi from Novatel wireless, it has this administration control panel. So you can go in here. You have the Wi-Fi status. You have Wi-Fi MAC filtering settings. You have internet settings. Auto connect enabled. Status. all these things going on here in the status and the profiles, so that's actually pretty cool. So you can choose which profile you want to have. You can have a whole bunch of profiles, and a profile is basically for each different SIM card. And over here I'm going to log in on the Huawei administration control panel, which you can only get if you update the firmware. You need to update the firmware, and it's kind of like it's not so hard. You need to find the software, and you can only update the firmware through Windows XP, as far as I know. There's some kind of X file somewhere on the internet, and some people have been able to find that X file. So here there's a SIM settings, so you can teach it to the pin code. You can go in the mobile network settings, the dial-up settings. The dial-up settings is a nice place where you can also you can teach it all the details about your SIM card. If you want to change the APN and have more SIM cards, you need to get a SIM card for every country you go to if you travel. That's pretty cool. So you can get a SIM card that's just prepaid. You don't need to have any. There's a bunch of countries all over Europe. You can get prepaid SIM cards starts at $5 per month and goes up to $20 per month maybe. And you also have the WLAN, the WLAN settings, the Wi-Fi settings, so you can set up all the basic things here as well. But so both of these have control panel, which is really because there's no way to control anything, like you cannot type, you cannot connect a keyboard to this or anything, right? So you have to use some kind of Wi-Fi access. You go on to 192.168 and 0.1.1 on both of them, and that's how you manage them. But right now we're going to test some websites. So I'm going to test the speed here of the Novatel wireless. So I click Engadget. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. I go back. I click Gizmodo. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. And I click. I'll go on TechCrunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. TechCrunch is a little slower today. There it is. And I'm gonna go on YouTube as well. 1, 2, 3. Okay, YouTube's fast. And TechMeme. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So let's compare that with the Huawei. So now let's check out the Huawei. I'm gonna click there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. For some reason the Huawei was slow to get on Engadget. I'm gonna try Gizmodo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, maybe this one loaded from some kind of cache, but I'll try the next. I'll try TechCrunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there you have it. And YouTube. 1, 2, 3. Okay, YouTube is fast. And TechMeme. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you have it. There you have the difference in speed between those two. So now it's just a question of well, which deals are you able to get in which country where you are. I know that in the UK there are very good deals on these because 3 has bought 1 million of these or something, and they're selling them for pretty cheap, like £50 you get it. You have to, in theory it's locked, so you have to use 3, but if you go into other countries then you can unlock it. I don't know how legal it is to unlock a device, but this one you can buy it unlocked. I know you can buy it unlocked on the internet for 200 something euro, and they also get all kinds of deals with telecoms, which is more interesting because this one you cannot really buy it unlocked unless it's like from eBay or something. But I don't know how much, I don't know if it's possible to get good deals on this one as well on eBay. And there's a cool thing about it, I'm going to show you what is inside. It's actually this battery door that I think they're changing. They're making a new battery door, and I'm going to open it up. I'm going to show you. So this is where the SIM card goes, right in here, and it's really light. So both of these Mifis, I think, have like 5 hours of battery life, and it's really cool. I mean, you can consider that in theory. I don't know exactly how it's gonna like work in terms of installing. If you get like consider you could get like the equivalent of an iPod Touch for Android, right? For maybe $100. Hopefully that kind of iPod Touch can go over this kind of MiFi device and roam all over the city and have a battery life with the MiFi for at least the whole day, or maybe, well, 5 to 10 hours of battery life, and that you would be able to do Skype calls and voice of IP and SIP, and that's the test I did just before. But that's the vision. The vision is you just get one of these, you get a cheap Wi-Fi device, and you use some kind of voice of IP software, and that's the suggestion right here. That's what everybody might want to go and try and get. So this is it: the Novatel MiFi and the Huawei. You choose.